Ever tried to share a digital workspace with someone, only to find yourselves stepping on each other's virtual toes? Like, imagine both trying to edit the same document at the same time, or update the same spreadsheet, and chaos ensues. Well, if you're a small business owner, or even just someone managing your personal finances, you've probably wondered, can two people use QuickBooks Online at the same time? Because let's face it, juggling finances solo can be a real headache. You need a team, or at least a partner, a collaborator, someone to share the load. Think about this. You're trying to reconcile bank statements while your accountant needs to access the same data to prepare for tax season. Or maybe you want your sales manager to input invoices while you're updating vendor bills. The last thing you need is a system that locks you both out, creating bottlenecks and frustrating delays. You need efficiency, you need seamless collaboration, you need to know definitively if QuickBooks Online can handle this simultaneous access. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's acknowledge why this question is so crucial. QuickBooks Online isn't just a simple spreadsheet. It's the backbone of many small businesses, managing everything from income and expenses to payroll and inventory. It's the central hub of financial data. And in today's fast-paced business environment, real-time access and collaboration are no longer luxuries, they're necessities. Imagine a scenario: a small retail store with a bookkeeper handling daily transactions and a store manager responsible for inventory. The bookkeeper needs to record sales and payments, while the manager updates stock levels and handles purchase orders. If only one person can access QuickBooks Online at a time, you're looking at a serious bottleneck. The bookkeeper might have to wait for the manager to finish, or vice versa, slowing down crucial operations. This can lead to inaccurate records, delayed invoicing, and ultimately, a negative impact on the business's bottom line. Or consider a service-based business with multiple project managers. Each manager needs to track billable hours, generate invoices, and monitor project expenses. If they can't access QuickBooks Online simultaneously, they'll have to rely on cumbersome workarounds, like emailing spreadsheets or sharing files, which can lead to errors and inconsistencies. And it's not just about large teams. Even if it's just you and a partner, or you and your accountant, the ability to work simultaneously can save hours of precious time. Think about the efficiency of reviewing reports together in real time, or collaboratively adjusting budgets. This level of collaboration can lead to better decision-making and a more streamlined workflow. So, the burning question remains: can QuickBooks Online handle this? The answer, thankfully, is a resounding yes. QuickBooks Online is designed to be a multi-user platform. It allows multiple users to access and work on the same company file at the same time. However, it's not quite as simple as just logging in and working together without any limitations. There are nuances and considerations to keep in mind. First, let's talk about user roles and permissions. QuickBooks Online utilizes a robust user management system that allows you to control what each user can see and do. You can assign different roles, such as company administrator, standard user, reports-only user, and custom user, each with varying levels of access. This granular control ensures that sensitive financial data remains protected, while still allowing for collaborative work. For example, you might grant your accountant full access as a company administrator, while giving your sales manager limited access to create invoices and enter sales receipts as a standard user. Or you might give a report-only user access to view financial reports without the ability to make any changes. This role-based access is crucial for maintaining security and preventing unauthorized modifications. Now, let's address the potential for conflicts. What happens if two users try to edit the same transaction at the same time? QuickBooks Online handles this by implementing a system of real-time updates and conflict resolution. When a user makes a change, it's immediately reflected for other users. If two users attempt to edit the same field simultaneously, the system will typically save the most recent change. This minimizes the risk of data overwriting and ensures that everyone is working with the most up-to-date information. However, it's important to note that while QuickBooks Online is designed for simultaneous access, there might be occasional delays or minor glitches, especially during periods of high usage or with slow internet connections. It's always a good practice to communicate with your team members about who is working on what, to minimize the risk of conflicts. Also, The number of users that can access QuickBooks Online at the same time depends on your subscription plan. QuickBooks Online offers different plans, such as Simple Start, Essentials, Plus, and Advanced, each with varying user limits. Simple Start typically allows for one user plus your accountant, while the higher-tier plans support multiple users. It's crucial to choose a plan that meets your business's needs and accommodates your team size. Another crucial point to consider is the impact of internet speed. QuickBooks Online is a cloud-based platform, meaning it relies on a stable internet connection. Slow or unreliable internet can lead to delays, errors, and even data loss. Ensure that your internet connection is robust enough to support multiple users working simultaneously. Furthermore, it's important to understand the concept of concurrent sessions. While many users can be logged in at the same time, the actual number of people actively working on the same specific area of the software can affect performance. It is recommended that, for large teams, a careful plan of who works on what at which time is considered. To maximize efficiency and minimize conflicts, consider establishing clear guidelines and best practices for your team. This might include creating a schedule for data entry, assigning specific tasks to different users, and establishing a communication protocol for resolving conflicts. Regular training and communication are also essential. Ensure that all users are familiar with QuickBooks Online's features and functionalities, and that they understand their roles and responsibilities. Encourage open communication and collaboration to prevent misunderstandings and minimize errors. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.